What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today I am back with huge news about the One Piece finals. And I'm just going to start off right at the beginning telling you what's going on. There's a prize wall. Now, the fact that there's a prize wall is a pretty big deal. One Piece generally doesn't do prize walls. But what they've gone and done is they've gone and done it properly. None of this, well, there's a prize wall and you can get packs of whichever set you like. Although, for what it's worth, they have actually done that. There are packs available on the prize wall, and you can get yourself packs of, well, at least OP07. But honestly, I'm going to give you some advice as we go through this video. Don't use, unless you've only got 2 tickets and it's like the only thing available. Even then, there are sleeves for 2 tickets. So just don't, all right? Don't use them for packs. Obviously, if you want to use them for packs, use them for packs, all right? But what I'm saying is, generally speaking, highly, highly recommend, very strongly, that you do not use these for packs, all right? There we go. Now, I should probably take a step back at this stage and explain to you guys what I mean when I say prize wall. Basically, when you go to the One Piece Championships, the One Piece Finals, there are some side events in which you can take part. And the side events, for instance, are going to be things like, well, they're basically just side events where you can get yourself a bunch of tickets. Cool. So, side event 1 is best of 1, 6 rounds, and for 4 wins, you get yourself 30 prize tickets. Side event 2 is best of 1, 6 rounds, but with more people, and 6 wins gets you 150 tickets. For instance, there are a bunch of side events that are available, and they can get you tickets. And you can use those tickets on the prize wall to buy whatever you'd like. Although do remember, if you want to play in the side events, to get these tickets, you've got to actually have a ticket either to the main event or as a spectator. And what they've gone and done is they've put stuff on the prize wall that people actually want. Like, for instance, serialized Luffy and serialized Shanks. Now, they're going to be 200 tickets each. Remember, if you get 6 wins in the 6-round side event 2, you get 150 tickets. So 200 tickets is going to be a lot, all right? I understand that, and I don't even really much care, because these are serial numbered cards. There's a very limited number of them, and they're literally numbered, hence the, serialized. And the point is that these are cards which are generally only available when you do, ridiculously well in tournaments. You've got to get, top 8 or higher in very large tournaments. So the idea of being able to get them from doing well in side events, it means that you can basically turn up to the event, have a bad event, or even not get a main event ticket and have to play side events, and then go and crush some sides, and then all of a sudden get yourself amongst the most sought after cards in the entire game. I think this is absolutely absurdly ridiculous. I think it's wonderful. And this is one of those things where if it had just been basically go and get whatever packs you want with your tickets, it would have been really disappointing. And I think a lot of people would have kind of looked at that and been like, oh, yeah, we're not such a big fan of this. What's the point? And what they've gone and done instead is make this so that it's actually worth turning up to. And people will actually care about this. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the point here. That is why I'm so excited about this. Because you can also go and get Uncut Sheets. Like this OP06 Uncut Sheet. There's actually 3 available in total. So Uncut Sheets, you've got the OP06, the OP07, and the Championship Finals Season 1. I'm just showing you an example on the screen here. But there's 3 of them available, and these are 250 tickets. And you might notice there's 1 available. 1 serial Luffy, 1 serial Shanks, and 1 of each of the Uncut Sheets. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you this is going to be easy to get and everyone's going to be going and getting them. They're not, okay? These are going to be very difficult to get hold of. But very difficult is not the same as unavailable. Now, one important thing to note, tickets are not transferable between events. If anyone's wondering why they're not transferable between events, there's a really easy reason. Because people would go to the first couple and stock up on tickets, and then by the time we got to like the third or fourth finals, there would be people who had just collected hundreds of tickets, and they would just go the second it opened and get the good stuff off the prize wall. So people that basically rocked up to their one finals would not be able to get anything good off the prize wall. Tickets cannot be transferable between events. That doesn't work because the second the prize wall opened at like the fourth tournament, it would get rinsed instantly. And that would be a very, very, very bad thing. So we genuinely don't want that. I know it seems like, well, I earned a bunch of tickets. Surely I can then just take them to my next event and then trade them in and get something good. No. I promise you it would not actually work out particularly well. It would be a bad thing in the long run. So them not being transferable, I know, will annoy people. But again, if they were transferable, you'd get to later finals and the prize wall would be rinsed of all the good stuff the second it opened by people that had been to other finals. Can a group of friends pool tickets together to buy something? I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what the rules are on this and how that's going to be dealt with, so I would be careful doing stuff like that. And also, if you do, make sure it's with people you trust, eh? But again, I don't know whether there's rules about gifting tickets to friends, etc. I would check the rule, and I've not seen rules about that yet. I would check that carefully before you do, just in case. And then there's just a bunch of other stuff available. The Gear 5 Dawn card, which is available at events. Yeah, that's there. There's 100 of those that only cost 8 tickets. So that's going to be kind of fun. Things like the Captaineustus Kid prize card. That's going to be available. There's 2 of them and it costs 60 tickets. So you can basically do well at a side event and, you know, go and get yourself that one. There's prize cards. There's serial cards. And then, of course, we've just got a bunch of promo packs. Like, for instance, Event Pack Volume 1 and Volume 2 are just kind of casually available on there. So you can go and get yourself some lovely new promos. We've got things like the Championship 2024 Top Players Pack. There's only 9 available and they cost 90 tickets, but top player packs available for side events. This is ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. This is genuinely absurd. The fact that these are actually available on here, you know, top player packs being available on side events, it's crazy. And this is why I love this so much. And honestly, if there is, and I'm not sure there is, but if there is a criticism to be leveled at this, it's that there's nothing, as far as I can see, and as always, correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong about this, I don't believe there's anything exclusive. So, for instance, I nicked this off of a tweet from Lorcana player, who did very well in Lille, and they went and got themselves this Cinderella playmat. It's a foil playmat. This is for Lorcana, obviously, and it's a foil playmat that is only available on the prize wall. Now, like the Uncut Sheets and the serial cards, it is very expensive. There's few of them. It is not easy to get hold of, but it is possible. You'll notice there is a Cinderella promo there that is a non-foil version of a foil prize card. So the Cinderella is a prize card if you do very well in the main event, but there's a non-foil version of it available on the prize wall. And there actually is a non-foil version of a Rapunzel card as well. So there's 2 non-foil promos and there is a foil playmat that are essentially prize wall exclusive if you head over to Lorcana events. I don't believe that's the case here. And I know there's some other things people are going to be upset with. I know some people are not going to like the fact that you cannot transfer tickets between finals. Although, as explained, I think that's a decision which has to be made. And I know that some people are going to look at things like the uncut sheet and the serial cards, and it's going to be, and again, I don't know everything here. We don't have exact timing schedules. I don't know exactly how many side events people can play in. Until we actually get to the event and rock through it, I don't know exactly how easy it's going to be to pick up things like the serial cards and the uncut sheets. So maybe they'll be overwhelmingly difficult. But I'm just telling you right now, as far as I'm concerned, this is ridiculous. Now, this has been announced for the European finals in Liverpool. You've got to imagine that it's going to be in other places as well. And there's so much on there, from serial cards to event packs and prize packs and all of that. Exclusive Don prize cards, sleeves, which are hard to get because they're tournament sleeves. They're amazing. I love them. Huge fan. Yes. There we go. I think this is a brilliant thing. I think this is one of the biggest changes for competitive One Piece that we've had since it initially launched. And I just think this is absurd. And I love it. And I hope this carries on forever. But I've told you about all of it now, so now it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think about all of these. Go nuts in the comment section and tell me what you're getting off the prize wall. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk One Piece and a bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.